Muted. Okay, we're in. We're live. Warframe! Ooh, I gotta open up chat and I gotta turn my game down, as you can see, because that's something that. Alright. Tick tick, tick tock. Not the platform. The time measurement. It is I, Kai. I have returned. One day later, pretty much. Even though now it is 12 a.m., so it is Friday. Yeah. What up, everybody? As the title says, we're going to be doing some Kullervo testing. Because, so, as I said yesterday, and as I did, I worked on a video for him for about, 2-3 hours, and I put another hour in today. And I got about like 8 minutes in, and as I was using it, I kind of didn't really like the build that I was using. So originally I was using this with actual filled out mods with Nourish over his fourth. Honestly, wasn't really liking it. Mainly because what everyone complains about with Kullervo, or as I've seen so far, is his survivability. And while I think that most people are overplaying it, because it's really not that bad, yeah, it is probably his worst factor. It's just Overguard is not a good substitute for shields, because there's no gate on it. If Overguard gave you that shield gate 1.3 seconds of invulnerability, it'd be great, because he has an instant Overguard button. It's just, like, give us that invulnerability, or make adaptation work on it, or give it some natural damage resist. Like, shields take naturally 25% less damage. So tag me in my Discord. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna throw my game into window mode since I'm gonna be having it in and out a little bit. Actually, that looks ugly. Is there not like a windowed full screen? There we go. That works better. All right. Who tagged me? People are spamming in the Discord. Okay, great. I didn't fuck up any. Okay. Why is Kullervo and Steel Pass so tanky to fight, even with decrease? They reduced his health in this update. So they did work to adjust that. But yeah, that's why I haven't ran the fight on Steel Path, because I genuinely have no interest with it being super difficult. I've ran it twice on normal, once for some footage and just once on stream. And it was pretty funny. I just cheesed it by using the Transference Surge, and I was on Grendel with Legion, and I just messed his shit up. Literally killed him, like, so quickly. As to be expected, to be honest. I'm gonna move my mic real quick. Sorry for any popping noises. Okay. That should be a little bit better. So, what I've been thinking of, though, for a new build, and I played some of this, and it does work pretty good, is this right here. So, I still believe that Shooting Gallery is an incredibly underrated helmet ability that people don't use well, and I probably attribute it to the fact that Shooting Gallery wants range, and the typical Mesa build, which I'd say probably the most popular Mesa build, is Pillage Mesa. And Pillage doesn't need range, it just needs duration. So, like, every Mesa build uses Narrow-Minded because it's really great for all of her abilities. So, unfortunately, a lot of people just think this ability's crowd control is, like, non-existent because, yeah, 5.44 meters of range. What's great about Shooting Gallery, though, is that other than it's her helmet, is that it's actually really, really good for crowd control, especially Muzzle Flash. And what's so nice about this is that with Kullervo, the way the Muzzle Flash works is that you need kills to be able to charge it. And the kills that you get from, like, when you hit multiple people with this one, if you look in the top, you'll see that I now have it 100%. So I get that blind, and then if I do it again, I got almost another 6 kills, so I got that 100% again, which then triggers the blind. And this, honestly, it solves his survivability, like, really easily. it makes him perfectly fine. It's not like invulnerable, but enemies spend so much time either not being alive because you're killing them or being dead that you don't need to really worry about the fact that you don't have a like a shield gate. The stats for it are pretty not pretty tough to build, but it is a 4 forma. I actually don't remember what he had in this because if it was a V here, then it's just a 3 because I have an Warframe there. Kullervo can't do with any negatives though. His abilities are too expensive for low efficiency. He can't go like low duration because with a toggle ability like Shooting Gallery, if it's under 30 seconds, he spends so much time casting it. It's just annoying. And then he really wants high range and 200% strength. So I grabbed the 200% strength from Molt Augmented and this give 85 when active, which this is pretty much always active. And then so the 85 from that plus 120 is 205, which is nice. Although you do need a single red Archon shard to hit it. And then I have these for casting speed, which if you're not gonna put 2 ambers into him, you could just use Matarai for it. But yeah, so this is what I've been sitting on with Kullervo. Now, interestingly, I have some stuff from someone in my Discord, and it sort of talks about how the way that his third ability is working is really weird. Collective Curse. Would you recommend for a Gauss build? Recent update? For a Gauss works well with no helmet, to be honest, but you'll notice that I use Zada's Whisper on him a lot, but that's not really necessary. It's only for some niche Inodem Argonax stuff. Really could just throw, like, if you're not doing like a Thermal Sunder spam, then you can just use like Roar or Eclipse over his third for just general damage bonus, and then like Mock Crash is a fantastic grouping ability. He doesn't really need strength, and don't go negative range on him because it makes, especially I mean right here I'm going high range for Mock Crash, but if you're using Thermal Sunder, negative range is really really bad. I have a Gauss video if you want to go check that out. Wrathful Advance on Excalibur. Wrathful Advance Excalibur. Yeah, I mean, from what I know, Wrathful Advance starts out at 100% and not 200% for other frames. But I think the way that strength affects it is the same. And to get 200% strength, all you need is 100% in. To get 200% more crit chance, all you need is 100% more in strength, I think. So you really get that from just transient growing power and intensify. So it's pretty easy to give everything red crits on any frame, which is kind of crazy. But anyways. So yeah, give me 1 second. I'm reading Discord. All right. So, reading what Aaron else said. What I remark on in the video is that, you know, regardless of the fact that, like, this enemy right here, let me channel. That this enemy right here is the one with the slash tick. Is the one with the slash tick, which does the true damage. All of them take true damage. Oh, I'm not at 100% redistribution. Let me hop onto a separate build for 100%, so I don't need to build it up in here. Not using the ports. Yeah, this works. Range. Group. And, don't need any of that. Straight. And we guess I might as well throw this on. Okay. Oh, couldn't fit it. So, yeah, like they're all taking the same 16,000 tick, even though that's the only target with the slash dot, which makes me think that it redistributes damage as true damage, which would be very, very interesting. Wrathful Advanced Atlas. Yeah, it's stuff like that where I'm like, shit, that might be crazy. Um oh, and here's another thing. Discussing armor strip and how oddly it affects with. Okay. Let me grab a high damage weapon. Felix, yeah, you work. So, from what? Okay, so that's very weird. That's very weird. Hmm. I do wonder if it really is carrying damage as true damage, because like I hit this guy for all those damage numbers and I hit you for way more, but like, come on, go. But that kills regardless. Very interesting, chat. I really do think it's translating the damage as true, which would be crazy. Huh. I mean, one more time for just clarity's sake. This is Steel Path too, so like... that really shouldn't kill them. I wonder what happens if I lower the damage distribution. So, yeah, that like brought them to... That's 13% health? Or 23% health? That doesn't make any sense. Huh, and I got different damage numbers there. And straight up didn't kill them with that one. You chained to a corpse? Makes me wonder if they fix his survivability issues, if an armor strip will become really good, like Tharos Strike. If Tharos Strike will be really good over his fourth, so then you can just strip one high-level enemy and then one-shot everything else. Just the damage difference with an unmodded? Sure. Wow, yo, what in the fuck? Chat, I think... because that's not exactly the same... I'm not at 100% though. What the hell? That's... this is odd. Okay, let me kill everyone. You know what it might be? I think that these damage numbers might... reload. I can't confirm this, but I genuinely wouldn't be surprised if it's not the damage being split, it's just what happens to their health. Because, okay, let me hit these guys with an epitaph. They should die before. Okay, so that's still that holds. I accidentally burnt them. Might have a bonus. I mean, I find it very, very odd that they're taking the same amount of. I think it. Jesus. I think it does do true damage. It doesn't make sense for it to be doing that much when I'm hitting them for 12,000. I actually hit them for 52. But I hit this guy for 12k. Oh, that is very peculiar. What else? Oh, you know what? He said he used a Vastalock for it. I could actually see that being kind of really good with his teleport. Oh, you know what might be very interesting? I I wonder. So this, ooh, this should armor ship this guy. Barely, but it is. Huh. Not exactly what I was. The armor ship is just too slow because those guys have too much armor. Maybe a redeemer? Like a redeemer built for heavy attacks? Oh, this is my corpus. This might deal decent damage. That actually just does a shit ton of damage in general. That might actually be a really good weapon for this. But if you... Did I just not hit him? Let me clear and try that again, because there was some weird physics with that one. Yeah, that's... The chains could be overlapping. Well, I'm getting one damage number. It just... And they're very consistent. But it's when you armor strip one target, the damage that you deal to one... Come on, fucking shoot him. Jesus, how do you keep missing? How do you keep missing? Thank you. It's doing the same to everything else, and there should be a very, very big difference in damage. What have I tested so far as subsumes go? So, I tested Nourish, works well. Survivability is still an issue. I've settled on Shooting Gallery because he kills perfectly fine. I'm one-shotting Acolytes and shit with him. But Shooting Gallery is a fantastic crowd control. Those are the only two that I've really looked at so far, because honestly nothing else really seems to complement his kit besides just like Eclipse or Roar, and those are kind of boring, you know? Right now I'm just... The way his third is translating damage is really odd. If his survivability off his 2 was better, I'd say put Sorrow Strike right here. On hit conditions, is Kullervo subsume good? Yes, very. I don't think it does. I do think I looked at this. That's the wrong incarnate. Defy is the best. Defy could work. I've been loving shooting gallery. It's damage bonus and massive crowd control. You don't need to worry about tanking it at all. Oh, that's someone on build. What happened to this? Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna remake this real quick. Damn, your second Kullervo already? Targanek is such a funny weapon. Alright, anyways. How did that hit? Nothing. No, it doesn't. Whoa, wait. That's the same thing. It's doing the same thing. Like, you strip this target's armor, and because they're stripped, it's dealing more damage to them, but it's translating the same amount. So it actually doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter that it's not also armor stripping them all. It's doing literally the same damage. I mean, so here's the thing though. That's all well and cool. It's just that, like, grouping enemies like that, and then, you know, hitting them with this, so that you can kill them like this. Like, one, if you're grouping all the enemies on top of each other, the one like, they'll all get gas procs. And this method is just generally, that right there, it's very cool and very buggy that it does that. But you can also just... Whoa, wait. I didn't even think about that. The verdict is that the damage will stay the same if you hit an enemy with no armor. Yeah. Within snare and primer, it's huge. Well, within snare and a primer, like, you kill the same speed with or without collective curse, because you're hitting them all at the same time anyways. Maybe it's slightly quicker. But you know what I'm noticing right there? Is that I get a gas proc on one of these enemies, and it armor strips them alongside... Wait. That could kind of be really good. That's the new shotgun. The new shotgun, as a weapon, it's not great. As a primer, or as a combo builder, it's pretty good. Which, it's like, really good for Gara. I think that's honestly its main use. I just don't know if, you can consistently proc, unless you're at 12x combo, and I know that he has some... At the end of the day, you really can just... With a basic heavy attack build. With some combo that one-shots. Interesting. I wouldn't know exactly what would be, like, better than it. That's buggy. Look at my combo. Wait. Can you permanently chain these at the same... Whoa, 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 whoa. Can you permanently chain these and not lose the 12x combo? What? Huh. Reaper Prime or Anodem? I use the Anodem a lot. It's just I like how it plays. Can't look at that now, unfortunately, but the Reaper Prime is probably better. Yeah, easy 12x combo. That's what I'm saying. I also am just like, that's a very odd bug. Although it's very weird that it's not going down as long as you chain them back to back. So chaining weapons like Vermisplicer, I'll just pull out our new core. It's actually, this will probably be better for damage. I wasn't actually finding that great of results with the Aku core, which is like an aggressive chain weapon. Thermal Sunder's really good with the 3. I had that subsumed over his 4th. It just it felt kind of slow. Cool though. I talk about it in the video. That's annoying. So it seems like they just get a shit ton of ticks. Because both are being hit at the same time. It's like when you use an explosive weapon. Nightwave gun augments. I got the Akucore one. I haven't gotten the other one. Mainly because I don't really care about that weapon. They don't share status. Just the damage. Yeah, I know. But it's still very, very buggy with how they share damage. I think it redistributes as true damage. Because, like I was showing before, I don't know if you were here. Nothing. Armor stripped. A lot of damage. And these guys still have armor, so I shouldn't, like, the damage that I'm doing to this guy, I think it really just carries the damage as true damage. Batacore slaps. Yeah, I didn't look nearly as fun as the Akicore to use. Maybe no is assumed for survivability. I just do Shooting Gallery. Shooting Gallery seems a lot better. Whatever damage you apply shares. Yeah. It just seems to be going through as true damage. Hmm. Depends on the target hit to distribute the damage. What do you mean? Yeah, it's pretty funny. What, so if I spawn in... Pretty sure it's just doing more damage because you're shooting an unarmored enemy. Well, the damage that I do to an unarmored enemy, like, is significantly higher than the damage I would do to an armored enemy. So the fact that it carries over as if all other enemies were unarmored, even though, like, 43,000 damage against this guy does nothing. But you know, when I redistribute it, I kind of fucked that up because I was late on it. But you know what I mean. If you hit an unarmored enemy, it would count as true damage. Well, I don't know if it's necessarily counting as true damage. It's just that when you're hitting their health, that's what true damage targets. If I do 500 true armor, then I would. I'm understanding how it works. I'm just theorizing why it's doing that. I wish that these guys had less armor. It'd make for a really it make for very interesting if you could like armor strip with Vastalok as you shoot them to then do a bunch of damage, so you could have it self-contained. But you know, if his survivability gets fixed up, Thorough Strike over this might be really, really good, especially for higher levels. Just strip one guy and kill everyone. Regardless, though, I do want to go in and not that one. I guess I'll just throw something actual useful on this. Yeah. It is very annoying, you know, that when you like if you have a secondary out and you're like priming, you're doing this, you hit him with this, and you ADS again, it auto goes to your primary and not your secondary, even if you had it out beforehand. I don't remember what Bane I had on my thing. Probably corrupted. Let's change it real quick. How does the hate incarnate? Spamming heavy. I was using it, and it's nice because it has, you know, the high slash multiplier. I'd still probably recommend the Tenet Grigori over the hate. If you were to helmet them, what frame do I think would be good? Varuna would be great. Varuna would be really good with his ability. Other melee frames, I mean, none of the, I mean, Atlas could be cool with it. He's got such low. I don't know if it works. I don't know if it affects abilities though. Spamming heavy. Uh, well, the heavy, like the heavy attack on Incarnate doesn't shoot out any bolts or anything, so there wouldn't be any like unique stuff there. I don't know why I proc that. He has knockdown resist through his overguard. One annoying thing is getting started. Ceramic Dagger does. That's true. Yeah, so Shooting Gallery just kind of turns him off. And then... now I have a blind, which is great. And that happens so consistently. I don't have a companion on, which is unfortunate, but and I'm out of energy. Some kills. Some actual enemies to show up. But yeah, shooting gallery has been playing nicely for me. Although this is a really bad starting. Energy drops, man. Does one activate Exodia? No way. Am I playing a normal ass exterminate mission? Where the fucking enemies at? What is going on? Sometimes this tile is really good, other times it's just mad annoying. What are you all doing in here? What am I thinking of? Which Incarnate melee has the AoE projectile on heavy? Because... two comments at the same time. I mean... could be thinking of the, what is that melee called? Citrine's one? Chlorophyll. That one launches a big projectile. Heavy attack Kratos be nice. Do Tonfas have Forced Slash? If they have Forced Slash on their heavy attack, then yeah. Forced Slash paired up with actually kind of really anything because of just how they damage distribute. It was third. Hopefully we'll have some better spawns here because there were no enemies in the last one. You know, I do really appreciate that his daggers are an auxiliary that you can just decide whether or not you would like. Because I can understand why some people would be relatively annoyed at those. Oh, gotta turn that on. Damn, bro. Cannot catch a break. Finally, legitimate group of enemies. Still not getting much in drops. I was recording footage earlier and it was just the right amount. I still don't have my fucking companion on. Holy hell. Hate projectiles come from its light attacks? Yeah. Not the heavy. Maybe that's the reason I'm not getting any, because I'm running past it. I do this all the time. I take off companions to test in the sim because I don't like when they just start, you know, clawing at someone or my panzer starts spitting viral everywhere. I am pretty happy that Kullervo is good. While I think that people are overplaying his survivability issues, he's pretty damn fun. I'm detecting... That was very weird. I don't even have Unairu's first ability unlocked. Crazy. Alright. That's a lot of guys. Maybe I need to run some more energy stuff because I'm just not being able to sustain it right now. Yeah, I really can't. Well, back to the drawing board. I only go bow and Karnan for the 30% initial status. Yellow shirts for the win. I don't really want to depend purely on shards because that's not something that everyone can do. Although I swear to God, this is only when I'm on stream. I was playing with this earlier and it was perfectly fine. And I was... Oh, wait. I don't have an efficiency mod in here. Whoops. Oh, I need to put streamline in. That goes 42 to 37. Yeah, it's fine. Are you serious? Come on, I really don't want to again. Oh, I also did need to stack up kills there. That would make sense, because I don't start off with the 100% damage redirection. Whoops. I don't want to Flummer again. It's so expensive. Seriously. Alright, well, I guess I know what I'm doing. All wrong polarities. Still alright. It is kind of crazy that the 30% initial status chance for core stat stick on the boat works. Stuff like that where I'm like, are we being for real with this? Is this intentional? Oh, Warframe. Those weird self-damages that I was having were very annoying. And they're completely gone now. Just not happening. They did say in the patch notes that they removed self-damage off Exceltra when you had primed Firestorm equipped. But I was using it and I was self-damaging and I don't even have primed Firestorm. So I literally just think it was bugged in general. You know what I watched before stream? Mission Impossible Fallout. I know that the new one, what is it called? I almost said Deadlock Protocol. Dead Reckoning. That's come out in a little bit. I'm very excited to see that one. I only really started following the Mission Impossible franchise like a couple months ago, but oh, those movies are so good. So it's really something from the update. According to DE, they fixed it. What is this? Oh, what the hell? That's a weird that's a weird little bit of tile generation right there for you. Apparently they fixed it. That's what they say. Did I not fully level? I think Skyfall's Mission Impossible Skyfall? There's 1, 2, 3, Ghost Protocol, Rogue Nation, and then Fallout. Which one is Skyfall? I was gonna say, are you talking about a James Bond? What a backs? I'm drunk. Alright, bro. Fallout is such a great movie. I really hope that Dead Reckoning is just as good. It is a part 1 of part 2, and it is looking like it's gonna be the Hail Mary last 2 movies for this franchise, so I'm excited to go see it. I genuinely just think that those movies are so entertaining from a pure perspective when you're watching it, and then you realize, holy shit, is this real? Like, it's not, you know, some CGI bullshit. Like Tom Cruise actually Halo jumping out of a plane, which I don't like the man because he's kind of out of his mind, but Scientology, am I right? We got any Scientologists in the chat? You're a part of a cult. I don't know why I'm still doing this. Do I have a Kuva Brahma build? Yeah, you check my channel. I got one. Right there, I was using a leveling one. Mission failed. Oh, no. Oh, who sent me something? 2019 American Transcontinental Cruise Ship. Same thing. Oh, but now it's American. Scientology on top. Jesus. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it, bro. Affinity boosters are always nice. Give us your money. Alright. Back to the Kullervo build. Can't believe I just forgot that I didn't have a... I do still wonder if this is enough, though. I don't want to make the build have a mandatory 3 Archon shards to work well. Oh, wait, I have primed flow in here anyways. Yeah, I already have... Wait, nah, yeah. This should be fine. Why am I using the Felix? I just think it looks cool and it fits its aesthetic. I'm mainly just using them. Alright, let's hop in. Already using a really good gun. Maybe Xenoric might be the play on him. He doesn't have any channels. If I still keep having energy issues, I can swap over, because Univer isn't really doing much, other than making it really easy to self-res. But that really should only happen if I run out of energy, so... Give me my Incarnin. Bink! Thinking was a non-crit build. He only gives crit chance to melees, not weapons. So, wouldn't matter. What are we talking about? The Dread thumbnail? Someone paid me to do that. That was a bit of a waste. And if someone else pays me to make another stupid thumbnail, I will. I'm not against it. It's just, as a whole, those aren't great. How much? I don't know. I should use Rata. That is true. I should use Rata. Not really using a primary here. Mainly just spamming this. I don't really need to keep doing the heavy attacks. Actually, I kind of do because I'm with that consideration. Oh. Okay. Yeah, this frame's pretty fun. So I'm like quite low on energy and not able to spam, so I do think Xenoric is going to be the play here. What time is it for me? It's 12:49 a.m. Ripe streaming hours, huh? Yeah, so this is one thing that Nourish was doing. It was energy economy was fine with that. What's my address now? Hey. I ain't even done like a face reveal or nothing. I'm gonna buy y'all. I was thinking for like 20k, I'll do one of those subathons where, like, you know, people sub or they donate money to extend the timer on stream for 20k, and I'll have some stupid... Look what happened to Dream. I'm not gonna keep my videos, and ego beside, I don't think I'm ugly. So I think I'd be fine. But do like a subathon, and I'll set some stupid goal, because, like, full honesty, I don't really want to do a face reveal, especially because my face won't be in my videos. Like, it won't be. You guys don't know how nice it is to be able to not have to like look physically presentable when making YouTube videos. If I had to like do my hair for every video, I wouldn't be a YouTuber. Straight up just wouldn't. So this will be a fun test. No, I don't have energy. Okay. It didn't do what I want. It didn't do what I thought it would do. I thought because I armor stripped him, it would do some wacky shit to the Acolyte. Oh, shit. Yo. TNBH. Pretty sure you, just subbed to my Patreon, too. Thanks, bro. I mean, I don't want to seem like... I don't really know what to say. I don't want to seem like an asshole begging for money. But those thumbnails are genuinely difficult to make. I love Gyre. Any build videos? Mine. I have a Gyre vid. Yo, but I appreciate the donation, man. Is there a... Chat, is there a certain subject you would like me to cover and have a goofy, stupid video on? And I'll make a dumb thumbnail for it. How fun. But yeah, appreciate the donation. OnlyFans when? Chat, I am a minor. I am a minor. Don't forget that. I'm 17. I'm 17. Sometimes y'all be saying some stuff. And oh, that was very satisfying. And I'm just like, hey. Prime thumbnail win. Ooh. Ooh, wait. Wisp drops in what? 4 days? Or like what? 6 days? Alright, yo. TN, the Wisp thumbnail will be it'll be a meme. Club Penguin when? I do want to play other games on stream. I just get like no viewers when I do. Such as being a Warframe YouTuber, unfortunately. Kullervo's not begging for money, I'm supporting you because you're cool. Well, I appreciate that, man. Can I message you a Wisp look? 1000%. Yo, chat, if you guys got some fashions that you want to send, feel free. I love looking at them, and that reminds me, I didn't look at Kai Kicks. Is this with the new skin? Ooh, that's cool. That's pretty heat. Is this his armor? Is this like the armor meant for him? Because it fits very well. It's not? Damn. Nice fashion, bro. Pretty good. Alright, I'm assuming that this will make up for all the energy issues. Cool Nikana. For Nikanas, I got the Dax skin. Thought it looked really cool. It's the IGN we sent to. It's just Kai. Kyaii. Do we just whisper you? Yep, you can whisper me. Got her Naruto fashion. Feel free to send it. But yeah, what I was saying before, I'm thinking of doing like for 20,000, like a subathon thing. I don't know how long it'd necessarily last, but I'll just set like all right, this is how much you like sub or donate for to extend time, and I'll just see how long it goes. I'll probably limit it to like a week. But yeah, because I'll have to tell like my friends and my family, hey, for the next week, every waking hour I'm gonna be live streaming. I think for 20,000 that'd be pretty fun. My least favorite thing is how they start not just looking right at them. This was tagged with Aaron. Is this supposed to be a reference to something? Because I don't Aaron? This is what, like a Attack on Titan reference? AOT? Thought so. I don't watch anime. Is Necros with Amalgam Ripkus good for Desecrate? Yes, that is probably the best melee weapon for him. And thank you for the donation, haters 10 locks. I appreciate it. Man, I gotta get some like plugins to show these things on screen because I do really appreciate the donations, guys. Seriously. It is YouTube pays like decently well, but it's funny that you'll see that a lot of like larger streamers say that their main income source is like donations. And for the month of April, that one stream, and I know we had some people in there who just had to have like gotten their mom's credit card, but that one stream was wild. And it was very nice. I was able to put some money down towards my insurance up until this month actually, which is very nice. Shit's expensive, man. Like I got a car for when I got my license last year, and like I paid the insurance on it, and holy hell, chat. God damn, Kullervo the masochist. It's pretty funny how you can, and I'll look at these in a second. Like you can straight up just remove his blades, and then he's just he just looks mad. He's like, It's like that one Revenant stance. I do like the blades though. They look pretty cool. They'll put them back. Nah, yeah, I like. Alright, anyways. Baruch Prime coming on in. I can buy an ice cream cone with the donut money. Probably. That is you know what? I don't like hate it. It's just that skin looks so weird with not the right helmet because the head looks so much smaller than the body. Core fashion. Pretty basic. I like my core fashion a lot. Alright, let's see. We got a Kullervo. Ooh. Black, purple, gold with the red. This looks pretty nice. I like the attachments. They work. We got a Garuda Prime. What I think of Wisp Prime. Not better than some of the skins that I have for her, but this is a cool Garuda. That helmet. I've not seen that helmet before. I like the colors. White, blue, gold always looks great. Damn. Bro sent his entire locker. Cool Wisp. Do you think I should buy Kullervo or Protea? Protea's they're both pretty good. Protea's probably better. Is Kullervo worth it? 100%. It's just the cool bizarre. Nightmare Neja, that's pretty cool. The black is just way too much. I'm gonna be restarting it's supposed to look like a Power Ranger. I'm gonna be restarting the fashion frame contest in my Discord soon. Now that I can get giveaways done from DE and I don't need to source it. This is clean. Looks like a superhero. Back to back, yeah, you might. How do I have the plat? I buy plat normally, but the 1080 plat that I have there is I got some from the Tenocon pack, and then because I got partnered with Digital Extremes, they this is a cool Saren. They also gave me a free Tennokan pack, which just came with more plat. And then they had like I got 1,000 from somewhere. I don't really know how. Again, this looks like a superhero. Pretty cool though. It's just the red and the white always looks like superheroes to me. That's a cool Saren. I like the helmet. Cool skin. Yeah, nah, being... This is cool. I like this. Being partnered with DE is kind of crazy because... for those of you who... Oh, shit. Hey, yo. Megalodon, who are you in chat? Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. This is very, very useful. DE gave me the entire update. Like, they gave me literally almost all of it. That's that creator access, bro. So nice. Oh, yeah, the huge sword. Chroma. Looks like an animated dragon. Not that big of a fan of the super bright colors. Interesting Bumblebee Cora. Holy popsicle. Yeah, right. Little DJ Octavia. It's like a clubbing. Alright, I'm gonna real quick, I'm gonna go back and try out Kullervo with Zenoric. Diplomat Cora. Becoming a creator so that I can... you guys feel free to keep sending them in to me. I'll look at them when I get back. Becoming a creator. Yeah, I had all that plat ready so that I could buy the new stuff, and then I opened my inbox and they just gave it all, and I was like, damn! They gave you Tennogen for free? I didn't get any Tennogen stuff. This is a deluxe skin. Oh, yo. Thank you for joining, bro. Appreciate it. And it's got that disposable income. Ooh, I'm on the wrong build. Do you lose partnership if you do nothing? I'm assuming so. If I just, like, don't upload. There are people who, like, get, like, welcome back to it, so I'm assuming there are people who, like, were a part of it and then weren't. There's, like, a creators-only Discord channel in the Warframe official server. So I'm assuming. Water so fast I forgot. Yeah, right. Really cool. Those go... Wait, those go through walls? They do go through walls. Well, that's fine. Being on the wrong build is so annoying. I should be one-shotting these guys, but I'm not. I wonder how this... Well, that did quite a decent bit of damage. I wish that the inner attack on Inodem was a little better. Look, visually looks great. There we go. Just needed a little more combo. Ceramic Dagger would be really good for this. With the Incarnate, because it just has the really high base combo, so you don't need to worry about upkeeping it so much, especially with super high heavy attack efficiency. Which I don't... I'm on the wrong build, so I don't have all the right mods for this right now. Gotta become famous. Yeah, yo, honestly, well, what's crazy is that there are a lot of creators who aren't YouTubers. Like when I got added, the other creators that came alongside me, I don't think any of them were YouTubers. They could have been, but I don't think any of them were. They were Captura artists. So they just like took Captura shots and got partnered, and now they get all the update stuff for free. And I'm like, yo, that's like not to discredit any of them because you know Captura is not super easy, but it's a lot easier than building a YouTube channel. Yeah, plus 30 base crit. Woo. He likes that a lot. I wonder if Wrathful Advancement works on Exalteds. I doubt it does. Be more than 2,000, 4,000. Oh, I don't know what any of the numbers are. It's invite only, so. Okay, so with Xeneric, his energy actually seems to be good enough that you can completely forego Prime Flow. So that's gonna open up the slot again for Augur Reach. This would be a lot better if I had the right build on. That'll kill you, right? Okay, this is what I wanted to test out last time. What happens if I link a bunch of dudes to the Acolyte and hit one armor shipped guy? Oh, I'm on Xeneric. Fuck. Never mind. He makes such short work of Acolytes, it's kind of crazy. Trying to read chat and play is proving to be very difficult. Sorry. The fact that they have a lot of platinum trading between players so that people... Oh, I think that Warframe's monetization is very good. Even though the plat stuff is expensive, it makes sense. Like, that's the only way they make money. Lot better than how some other games do it. Like Destiny. And I love Destiny. I'm Destiny's biggest fucking fanboy, but holy hell, the monetization is out of this fucking world lately. Overguard does not provide a shield gate, which is why he feels so squishy. But using Shooting Gallery, which is what I've been finding is the best option for him, it kind of solves all of it because the kills that you get from his third when you chain contribute to building up muzzle flash. Zaku, oh, gotcha. You are close. I don't play Zaku that much, but they're very, very good. Destiny's lore is crazy, but gameplay not for me. Destiny's lore is fantastic. The gameplay is what people universally think is great, and I love Destiny's gameplay. It's the way that they've been telling their story recently, but I'm not going to talk about this right now because it'll turn from a Warframe stream into a Destiny rant about how they just dropped the best, like, most insane custom cutscene they've ever did, but at such a terrible time, and I just... Oh, man. I cannot believe how freaking good Witch Queen was, and then we got fucking Lightfall, bro. Doesn't make any sense how they went from actual, like, I would recommend everybody plays it to nobody. Jesus, Mateo. Dude linked every fashion in the game. The progression system is so incredibly bad. That's a cool soccer. Well, there are... I wouldn't... Right now, right now, Destiny's main issue is one, the monetization and microtransactions, and then the storytelling. The progression system is significantly better than it was even 6 months ago. There's no power increase once you get to the top. Like, you're there, and then you have the artifact, which does reset every season, but people, like, the community asked for that. I think Destiny's progression system is fine. I think that there are just a couple other major issues with the game that a lot of YouTubers have put out some dramatic but true videos recently that I recommend. If you have any interest in the game, you go watch. Like Astacross's microtransactions, Dado's reaction to that video. Fallout Plays just did one. Dramatic. I mean, dramatic. No, all the outrage against the microtransactions are very warranted. I just mean dramatic in terms of that at the end of the day, it is a video game, and that while we should be like completely enticed for all of our stuff, um a lot of this does happen every year. It's the worst it's ever been, but this happens every year. It happened last year in Season of Plunder when everyone went on this the game is dead train, and Lightfall had record high player counts. So this does happen consistently, and I recognize that. And if Final Shape turns out to be as bad as Lightfall was, Destiny is fucking over. I hope not. But the thing is, we went from D2 launch, which people didn't like, and then Curse of Osiris, which is the worst point in the hit game's history, and then Warmind, which is fine, and then Forsaken, which everybody thinks Forsaken is the best thing they've ever done. And then we got Shadowkeep, which people hate. And then we got Beyond Light, which is very mid. And then we got Witch Queen, which is fucking fantastic and my favorite expansion by far. And we got Lightfall, which sucks. So the game is very much good, bad, good, bad. Hopefully it's going Witch Queen good, Lightfall bad, Final Shape great. Because that's really what it should be. Destiny raids are phenomenal? Agree. How do I have a friend in the game? Oh, no. The monetization shit, 100%. It's purposefully confusing, and the paywall to get in is like hundreds of dollars. To get all of the stuff the game currently offers, it's hundreds of dollars. And that is crazy. I don't recommend Destiny to any of my friends, because it is like you said, Kai. How am I supposed to be like, yo, this is really good. Spend $100 on this. Bro hits us with the Pepe forward. Yes. Hey, this is why you should give me your money, because you get fancy emotes. Enough said. I better see how many people are in chat right now. I better see all 40 of you, because TNBH is already subbed. Instantly drop $5 towards your favorite YouTuber. Satire, by the way. The game peaked at the first release of Menagerie. Yo, Menagerie was great. And the current season, I think Season of the Deep is really good. I'm broke, Sedge. Yo, I'm not actually being 100%. I will never genuinely, and I hold by this, clip this, I will never genuinely come onto a live stream and be asking people to give me money. I make fun of people who do that. I think it's just a genuinely mean thing to do. The entertainment that I provide and the effort that I put into it should be enough. Should be $5. I think I know what clip you're referencing, and it is so funny. $5 a month. If we did this exact time next week, hey, well, your boy will be live next. Like, obviously, you know, of course, yo, sub to the channel, like, thank you, you're a fucking G, but like, hey, it's whatever. I do the YouTube because I enjoy it. I am just very lucky that it's gotten to the point where I'm able to not work a job and do this instead. I will forever say this. Being a YouTuber is Very stressful. All right, the content grind is crazy, and it's a lot. And sometimes I wake up and I just really don't want to do this. But then there are other times, like right now, where I'm on stream and I'm hanging out with you guys, and I think that I have the best job in the world, because I genuinely think I do. I don't. It, I get to play video games, and sure, I spend hours upon hours editing those, and it's not just raw footage of me playing, but that's because I find that that's the best way to make content. Like, but I literally get to play video games as a job, and I cannot give enough thanks for that. So, at the end of the day, like, yeah, I'll take this. I'll take this over going to work at a restaurant, even though everyone should work food service at least once in their life, so you develop just a little bit of compassion for them. But yeah, small rant over. Link in the description. Oh god, it's so bad. Someone could easily take one of these clips where I'm clearly memeing out of context, and then be like, Kai is a shill for money. He just wants cash. So let's do sales instead. Everyone should work a service job, like a public service job, whether it be food, whether it be working in a retail store. I think genuinely everyone should. And it's funny that I say that coming from someone who probably won't, but I'm at least aware of it, because people treat public service workers like shit. I don't really know why. I'm not making you a burger, bro. Unpredictability of algorithms is a scary part of being a YouTuber. I've so I'll say that I get pushed by the algorithm decently enough. I've gotten some videos that get pushed really, really hard. And I guess that's some of the unpredictability of it. But my channel isn't like, sure, if you look at my views now compared to where they were 2 months ago, they're lower. It's also because I didn't upload last month. So like, I'm being rewarded for being active, which is understandable. It's just what's so difficult for me is that I continue to upgrade the process and quality in which I make my videos, and by proxy it makes it harder to consistently put off videos. Whatever. Jesus, bro. Yeah, it's shit like that where I'm like, God, people just suck. Like, why? We get a vid soon. So I recorded most of the vid and I stopped at the part where I discuss a build that's pretty edgy. Because I was actually gonna change it up to go from Nourish to Shooting Gallery. He's good. He's pretty good, and he's very fun to play. I'll say that. I enjoy playing him. Now I can comfortably drop this. May I have the bacon cheeseburger? No. And what else would I want to throw here? I just want range. Can't have enough range. Shooting Gallery works with them. The Shooting Gallery works in every frame. It's just, it's, in my opinion, a great survivability tool in Helmet, and they're, of all of them available, it's nice with him because he likes high range, and with muzzle and the kills from your third ability do proc the muzzle flash charge, which is just more crowd control. Do I have YouTube members set up? Yeah, you can sub to the channel. And you'll join. And I will appreciate you. I forgot to switch my build. I'm actually not going to switch the wrong build. And I will appreciate you through and through for doing so. Opens enemies up to finish as well. That is true. Would it be worth getting rid of his 2 for survivability? I keep it. Rare L Kyle moment brought wrong build. No, I go into these missions with the wrong build all the time. All the time. Or I go in without a companion. Or I... That's not rare. That's very, very common. I got rid of this 2 for Gloom. See, that's the thing. Gloom is by far the easiest. You can use Interdem and finish for heavy efficiency with it. Yeah, true. Gloom is by far the easiest one to throw on him. His Overguard needs to be stronger. If his Overguard gave him a gate, if it gave him a shield gate, it'd be fine. It'd really be fine. His fourth would have been better if it was a stationary. If it followed him, whoops, no turn. If it followed him, that kind of, I did it again. It'd be better if it followed him. It gives him some crazy combo game. It's not really necessary. I do wonder, though. Having that extra layer of health without having to build it is just nice. Alright. There we go. Love it. No, I actually... Yeah, it does. It just doesn't actually make a noise. You didn't all die? Oh, I need to build it up. I forgot that I don't have full damage distribution at the start anymore. Have adaptation apply to it? Yeah, that'd be great. If adaptation worked on his Overguard, fantastic. Oh, I need to get enough heavy so I can get into Incarnate form, because without it, very slow attack speed. There we go. That's better. Like, in this situation, his 4 would be very useful because it would just fill you up on combo consistently. So, I do wonder if maybe I should try playing this with his 2 out and keep his 4th. Purely for the combo game. What's the plasma looking ability to do? So it chains all of them together. So any damage that that enemy just took from my dagger, all other enemies take. It's like Marked for Death on crack. It's really, really good. It just kind of kills everything. Like that. And these guys somehow dodged it. Luckily, though, it is pretty easy to build up. Ooh. You know, with Rauta, might actually be very worth it to just run that, you know, hit this, and then hit a quick double tap to get back up to 12x. I do apologize for not reading chat. It's I have it on my other monitor, and it is relatively difficult to look at while playing. Yeah, it's pretty strong. The red crits are so satisfying, man. Game, really? Kill him. Damn, I need energy. Oh, this. Fucking hell. Yeah, I might want to throw a flow back in. Purely because the energy, like, safety for when you get unlucky with drops is really nice. His 4 is strong as well, I put Roar on him. Yeah, I'm debating whether or not I want to swap off his 2. I just don't know if that extra layer of health... I mean, I am using the Operator Arcane that restores health, so it won't really be that big of a deal. We'll try it. One shot in the Macrolite, it's kind of crazy. Or the Eximus. Needs more for status immunity. And the knockdown resist is very nice. It just... I would be fine if on just Kullervo the Overguard was a shield gate. Oh, I need energy. Fuck. What are you doing, bro? Well, isn't that pretty funny? Rook 2.0. It's quite easier this time. I remember, I've talked about this on stream before. I'll be testing a subsume. I don't have him subsumed, unfortunately. Talked about this on stream before. I remember one time when I was just getting into Warframe. This was like in August of last year. I saw this one clip of Nightmare Frame at level cap. And I saw him do some shit that made me like really like wonder why people played this game. Damn, no energy, bro. It was a clip of him. Oh, so satisfying. It was a clip of him at level cap, and he had. I saw him go into operator, and then he like dashed, so he put down one of the This was on a demo list. So he dashed, so he locked it in place with Magus Lockdown. And then I saw him hit it twice with Unairu, so he armor stripped it. This happened in like 2 seconds. And then I saw him come out and he like primed it with like a Kuva Nucor. And then I saw him pull out a melee weapon and do a heavy attack all in like the span of 4 seconds. But there was so much going on that I was like, what is happening? And I didn't realize that he was doing it to a Demolist, so I assumed that what he just did to that enemy was like every enemy at level cap, and I was like, that looks awful. Send you some Garuda builds? I mean, yeah, sure, if you want. Used to do percent damage whenever these sent it. I didn't know that. Yo, Apple's 30% fee. What? Apple charges you a fee? But regardless, yo, thank you, Mulligan. I really appreciate it, man. Happy to hear that you've been enjoying the stuff. Cool colors. Oh, it's just with Bloodforge. Yeah. This build's pretty funny. What up, Benno? Thank you for the 5, Mulligan. I appreciate it, man. Nightmare Frame has good builds, just too much synergies. You can never have too much synergies. That's really odd. Gonna release a Kullervo build? Yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow. Stato Alt-Fire Nuke? Huh. How does this work with the Sato's Alt-Fire? Is it doing anything special here? Because the only Sato nuke that I know of is with Mesa. Who actively say he's mid. Sure. Thoughts on his subsume? His subsume is cool. It's I think it's really good for some frames. Just the guaranteed red crits on melees is very strong. I find his shotgun to be a lot more like generally cool. I don't know why I'm walking there. The shotgun is fantastic for Gara. So good for Gara. Nightmare Frames builds. Uh, I think his builds are okay. I don't personally. I don't like him. He's also. Why does it take so long to start? He's also transphobic about Zaku, so yeah, you can fuck off. Imagine Kullervo subsume on a Furious Javelin X Cal. I can because you can do that. Although I wonder if the I just wonder if that like extends over to Exalteds. Can I show my Korra? Your Korra fashion? Bro's really hitting us with the ooh. No, the killing. I mean, is there anything special other than just one-shotting with the whip? Would Baruch's Exalt work with Kullervo subsume? I don't know. It does? That's pretty cool. Oh. You can't spawn enemies with this? I didn't know that. Is this it? Wrong arcane? Gotcha. I was like, can I see later? Yeah, just check my channel. Give me them sweet C views, baby. Ah. Gonna tear Safety soon, but I still said pillage and stuff. Yeah, I had an Equinox with pillage on her, but I just used that as a blank slate to show other stuff. Pillage isn't that good on her. You definitely want to use Terrify. Getting the glaive to kill is pretty cool. Honestly, seems more like a simulacrum build than an actual steel path build. Gloom Equinox just stops time. Now, Gloom Equinox is very strong. Boring. I'm sure that this is a lot better against trash fodder enemies, though. Can't figure out how to get Lasher into armor strip. Well, do you have the Incarnate perk? Yeah, it makes sense. Wait, there's a... I thought a slow was translating over, and I was like, what? Can I show you something? Sure. Just PM me and I'll invite you. My Zephyr build. I mean, I don't really. If it's something unique, then yeah, sure. Oh, it's this Latron. Oh, wait, no, that looks like Czar. Yeah, it's Czar. New mainframe, cast abilities, and just DPS. I mean, core is pretty satisfying. For ability DPS, Gyre's a very fun ability DPS frame. Energized munitions. With the Czar, yeah. Terran nukes. Zephyr's very fun with tornadoes. Gauss doesn't really kill with his abilities, but he's just fun to play. Baruch is a monster with his fourth. Protea is a very, very good ability DPS frame. Quickly does that was the thermal sunder testing I was doing. I think someone's wrong with Citrine. Citrine's fun. This build pretty quickly. It does. I still find that very interesting, how I'm keeping the 5x combo just because I'm spamming. Oh. Oh, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, no, Gauss is actually a very good ability DPS. His third. The teleport? Oh, yeah, the teleport's very satisfying. How much combo you can stack up? It goes relatively quickly, so I have it particularly built right now. One, because I just formatted it, and two, max fire rate, and then reload and multi-shot. Well, I guess it'd be better to use this. And it... You know, it's like you hit a heavy, and then you swap to this, and you put 2 shots in, and then you do another like heavy TP, and then you just double ADS and then rebuild. Like I see what they're going for. Oh yeah, I think Kullervo's teleport is really fun. That's pretty funny. I can't make that, unfortunately. Teleport on Nyx Augmented 4. Ooh. It is just relatively annoying that it always goes as far as possible, if it can. So you teleport into walls a lot on high range. So I guess the best way to use it is just by teleporting at the floor and not like in the air. Which is unfortunate, but... the Rauta is honestly just really, really good for Gara. She builds combo. It's pretty difficult for her to build a combo while she's got all of her stuff up, so being able to just build it by using this thing. blazing pillage. He inherit the right build. What's this chick's name? Hildren. Do I have a Hydroid build? Funny that you ask. I was never going to make a Hydroid video purely because I don't really like him. For many reasons. But then, you know, that stream where I made like $600 in donations, it was all to make a Hydroid video. Maybe for the subathon, I'll have some goals and like, you know, I'll have like 300 be in Aros video. I'll have some stupid like in the thousands number be like a face reveal. just to entice people to try and get close to it, even though I don't expect it to happen, nor do I really want it to happen. I'm so happy there's a steel path modifier now. Can genuinely test against enemies. That boosted their damage by that. Does the dexterity arcane work for the shotgun? Probably. Can't wait for face reveal. Yeah, if I make like $5,000, sure, do a face reveal. I'll show my face in the internet for 10 seconds for 5K. Who wouldn't? Pay my car off. You know, this continues to be my favorite meme build. Not that. What the fuck is that? Why have I never... What ability is that? I'm confused. Are you force pushing them to death? Oh, it's energy vampire. That makes sense. Yeah, it deals true damage, right? That's a funny build. Where did they go? Fuck. EV Trinity with Mark for Death. Whoa. Yeah, chat. Yeah, chat. Frost, baby. What the fuck was that? Bing. Boop. Boop. I tested this build. It actually genuinely works on Steel Path. It's pretty funny. You shield gate with the bubble. It does work. It's pretty goofy. Wait, if you can use Energy Vampire and Kullervo's Link from a teammate, does that work? Would that make Trinity do AoE? Well, yeah. I'm assuming it would. Oh, it bugged? Oh, you probably left and it bugged. Still bugged? I haven't tested. I kind of got dismayed from putting out the Ash video that I, like, half recorded when I heard that he was bugged. I think it kicked you guys when it just spawned all those enemies. That was very odd. the fuck? How did you get over there? Told you about your pissed. Yeah, I was pretty mad. uh, oh, someone said that. I mean, I made an entire video, and then turns out that he's affected by stat sticks. When in the video, I explicitly say all that. And like, here's the thing: I write my scripts like, I write my scripts before I do any actual recording. Obviously, I play and like mess around with the frames and stuff beforehand. But the Ash thing, I didn't like test multiple stuff. So I just went in like expecting those things to not work, so why would I try them? So I just went in with a weapon that had all attack speed. And then that never noticed, because why would I use anything different? Let me pop these, sorry. I can't access the arsenal. Yeah, I can't. I think this is pretty bugged. What the fuck is that? Yo, what up, Corrupt? Can you guys see that? Leave it in rejoin to reset. I'm just gonna go back to the orbiter. uh, been live for almost 2 hours, so start winding down soon. Did any of you guys see that? I got like an Xbox game bar message that popped up, and it said, Xbox strives to... Can we invite you to orbiter real quick? Sure. That Xbox strives to be a safe haven for all people. Very random. Play fighting games? No, I do not. Not in a while, at least. I used to when I was younger. Whoa. This is pretty fucking cool. Ball. iTunes. Oh, this is pretty. This is cool. I wish I had the time to do this. In the... Oh. This is dope. You know what this looks like? This looks like third encounter of Root of Nightmares in Destiny 2. The Explicator. There's something in here. This is nice. Pretty cozy. Ah, yes. Mirror. I like this. Whatever these are look really, really cool here. And of course there's all the not pineapples. I don't have any like fashion for my stuff or like orbiter fashion. I literally just have the random shit that people send to me on stream that oh, now that's really cool. Yeah, this is dope. With whatever this thing is called. Oh, nice. Ah, the Lotus Floof, surrounded by a bunch of Eidolons. Is this supposed to be ensuing anything? Does it look like Star Chart? Oh. Yeah, it does. That's... Gotcha. That's pretty cool. It does look like it. And a Zeramin is so tiny compared to the rest of the planets. Suckers are small, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I got you, man. No, looks good. Oh, inbox message. Is it from... Start decorating. Oh, oh Jesus. Bro really dropped plat on that. That's crazy. I gotta place down my Lotus Floofs. My Lotus Floof. I got two of them. I want your channel to grow, but I'll miss your interactions with the community. What do you mean? I think I interact with my community enough. More than others. I'm very active in my Discord. And I reply to a lot of comments. The Shake and Go Kai. Yes, it is in fact I, Kai, everyone's favorite YouTuber. Discord link in the description. Bro's plugging it. Another invite. Sim invite, orbiter invites. I'll still do these. I don't really see much of a harm with doing it. Besides, at the end of the day, I am just a Warframe streamer. There is a limit on how big I can really get. Or a Warframe YouTuber. Till you get spammed. Yeah, I'm gonna just hope that my community is nice enough to not do that stuff. My streams are still relatively small. I mean, on Fridays, I break 50 viewers, which is a lot for me, so. Oh shit. Oh Jesus. Ah, the owls. Ooh, Gauss Deluxe is great. Yeah, Gauss Deluxe is great. Variety topics. I want to do things besides Warframe because it's very difficult to just play one game all the time, but it's difficult to branch out. This is pretty cool. What is this? A gyro ball? Found you on my For You page. That's pretty great, man. Happy to hear so. Ah, yes. Mirror. Is that just Ember ass? Bro. Seriously, game? How is that a thing? I have enough builds saved up to pump the videos out, working on editing style. That's the thing for me, man. My editing takes so long for me. It takes so long. And I know it's because I generally regard my videos as having very high quality. Like, I put a genuine amount of effort into them, and I think that they look nicer than most other Warframe YouTuber stuff. Like I do. I know that I might be like smaller than them, but I do think that my stuff looks nicer than everyone else. Not everyone else. In the way that I do it, most other Warframe YouTubers. So that I appreciate. It just takes forever. Stuff's very to the point. Yeah, and I go for that. Um, and also just like with the editing style, like you know, I could just show like I'll open up a video and I'll show it. Saren build when I put that on the back burner. I have not focused on it ever since I took YouTube off for finals. Exceptions if I don't have certain things. Oh, what the fuck is this? What kind of orbiter is this? Rosenheim is is successful because he fills a niche for Warframe players. Oh, good. Oh yeah, no, like I like Brozine or Brozine. I like him, and absolutely no hate towards him because what he does works for him. But his videos are about as low effort as possible, and that's fine. That's how he does his stuff. But his average video is literally just 10 minutes of him talking about it, and it's impressive that he can do that. That he can talk for 10 minutes and have it be digestible. Um, but it is literally just 10 minutes of him talking about it, and then 10 minutes and then a cut to him playing for 5 minutes, and then that's it. I don't know if I would even get views for doing that, which is why I say that I like his content. I think it's good. I'm looking. What's up? Casual video means casual gameplay. Oh yeah, no, his stuff. What is this? Hurry operator. um, his stuff is it's good. Like I don't have any hate towards it. Yo, what up, Sage? So I'm uh compared to someone like Grind Hard Squad and what is your opinion on Laser? I think Laser stuff is good too. He also fills that niche of more casual because here's the thing. He only covers weapons and weapons are so unnuanced. There is literally no nuance to a weapon. There's genuinely oh, you have a crit AR, all right? You throw on this is actually a little different because you have a nice scope for high things, but okay, you have a weapon, you put on multi-shot, you put on either viral or corrosive, where you put on hunter munitions, where's crit chance, crit damage, fire rate, and then something random goes in this last slot. That is all weapons. Like building weapons is so simple. Covers Warframes as well, but doesn't do anything with them. Well, yeah, because all weapons use the same mods, and all Warframes use the same mods, but there is a genuine difference in how they utilize them. Like I build what's a good example? Like Garuda has 19 different builds to be able to play with, and all of them are built differently. Some of them focus on having really high strength, some of them want really high range, some of them want like high duration for czar spamming and whatever. So with frames there is so much more that you can do. I remember Bros on parkour velocity. I do remember that video. He said he just put parkour velocity on this Mesa build because literally everyone and their mother uses this. Like this right here is the I would argue that so many people use this right here. High duration, high efficiency, and high strength. I do need to. Yes, I did. I did test that arrow, and that was very odd how that was working. Especially when I tested it with an unmodded Felarx. And it was like, the unmodded Felarx was doing piss poor damage to the armor strip target, but it was doing the same to everything else. Pretty cool. Um, of the genuinely, like, the only YouTuber that I actually watch their videos is Asian Invasions. I think his stuff is great. He's at Honestly, I would call myself the more casual version of him. We both edit our videos, and see, okay, here's what I'm talking about. Let me let me open up my YouTube channel. Actually, let me trade you this first. Def more towards Asian level gaming, but well, he covers a he covers more niche stuff. It's all very very strong, and what is this arcane called? Frostbite. Thank you for the fish. Oh yeah, I don't really use much of his builds, but I think they're cool, and you know, he does a lot of math to figure them out, and like I think his stuff is great. Now, what I wanted to show is, oh, thank you, Next Snack. I appreciate it. Um, what's a? I mean, I'll see if I have any examples of it here. I mean, actually, this is kind of a meme video, so this isn't really that good of an example. Okay, so stuff like this. You know how easy it would have been for me to just show the stats, but instead I decided to just Kengineer. I think Kengineer is great. He's really great. But like, you know, I decided to do this, and like, you know, you see how this image has rounded edges? When I make a screenshot like this, when I do this, it doesn't have rounded edges. Like, I do that myself in Premiere. Um, and this too. Like, you know, stuff like this. Right here, when I'm showing this perk and then I pause on it and I move it completely seamlessly to being a graphic on the screen, it's stuff like that. It's those edits right there that take me, you know, 3 minutes to do for just that edit that I think are mainly what actually got me a lot of subs in the first place. Because that right there, I don't think any other YouTuber does that. I don't think any other YouTuber does, like, you know, those types of things where as I'm talking about it, I still show it on screen, but it's not just me saying, hey, here's the thing, and I'm just showing it where it is. I'm putting gameplay in the back. I think it says, thank you. I put a lot of effort into making it look nice. Um, I think Nightmare does this too. He he might. I'd argue I do it better. Can I get a Garuda build? I mean, I have a video covering multiple builds for her. Here's Nourish. Here's Gloom. Here's Thermal Sunder. Pause if you want. Nightmare does it, but he has annoying back music in the background. I think mine are cleaner than his. I'll pull up a weapon video. Marco style completely changed the editing meta for Destiny. Oh, I think I've heard the name before. Sounds relatively familiar. Where's a Warframe? I haven't covered a Warframe in 2 months. Kullervo will be the first. And that's a meme video as well. But look at this Korra one. Stuff like this too. Like, you know, this is before I rounded off the edges of my stuff. Which I think rounding off the edges of graphics makes them look so much nicer. So I do that consistently now. And I don't know if that, yeah, that has drop shadow. But just showing what I'm talking about as I'm doing it so that as I'm like discussing it, you can read the description and other things like this. I just think it's generally a nice way to be able to consume content. Used, edited, subtitles. Oh, a lot of people do those now. So many people do those. I literally do it in this video, and I'm actually really salty. I forgot to center the very opening of this video, and it pisses me off. I told myself I'd go back and center this text. I forgot to move it over again for this If for some inexplicable reason you have not heard the hype around the Incarnate Latron, I hope this. But yeah, that was a nice little talk about the reason it takes me so long to make videos. I just genuinely am trying to make the nicest stuff. Videos just feel better than others. That uncentered engages your eyes. I thought it was smart, to be honest. Oh, well, I I would prefer to be centered. Thank you for saying that my things flow nicely. I'm just trying to make the best YouTube videos that I can. Saren video? Yeah. I use Saren with shooting gallery. Oh yeah, the 2/3 rule. Yeah, I don't play her that much, to be honest. So makes pretty goofy. It is. I want to make a YouTube short on it. YouTube shorts take me so long to make that I haven't put one out in a while. Even though they get me so many views, I get like pennies from them. I don't like how. um, Trying to think of other creators. I mean, yeah, the big ones right now are Nightmare, Brozime, Laser, Tactical Potato's pretty big. He's got the most of anyone, I think. Grindhard Squad. Of all of the Warframe streamers, I genuinely don't like Nightmare because he and his community are toxic. And it's funny that I'm saying this on a live. It's very dangerous for me to say that. Because he like completely canceled this like smaller YouTuber because he's transphobic, so he can go away. And then Grindhard Squad. I don't like Grindhard Squad's clickbait shit. Oops, sorry. I'll do that with shooting gallery. It's funny because I really only use shooting gallery on Theron and Kullervo. Nightmare kind of talks weird, so I don't like him. I'm just not a fan of the way he makes videos. But for the edge lords, he's great for him. And then other content creators, I like everyone else pretty much. I wish I could get views with how they make videos. It'd be so much easier on me. Oh yeah, Nourish. Do I have a Nourish Saren? Yeah. Nope, that's Gloom. This is Nourish Saren. Nourish Saren with Venom Dose is very powerful. Nightmare video Kai viewers also watching. Oh god. The community of edge lords is coming out. Honestly, probably don't want to be using a rank 0 mult augmented. That's like doing like nothing for you. I hate Gloom Saren. Gloom Saren is undeniably really strong though. I enjoy Nourish Saren because of how it scales with Toxic Lash and all of these augments. So the corrosive damage benefit that you get from this, from like this augment, and the toxin specifically that makes the corrosive also scales into Toxic Lash. And then Nourish, the viral it gives you, the toxin from the viral it makes also scales into it. And then, you know, if you use a melee with gas on it, which I use the Inodem with the Armor Strip gas build on Nourish Saren, the toxin in the gas also scales into this, and Toxic Lash loves toxin damage. And yeah, it makes it do like so much fucking damage. I like Zata Saren. I think that might be my fourth. Doesn't seem like it. I had this assumed at one point. That's good too. Rosheim is one of my favorites. You know, I like Rosheim. I don't watch his stuff because he's not catered towards an audience like me of people who know how to build frames, but he's good. All right, well, we've been live for 2 hours, 10 minutes. I would call that a fairly successful stream. You know what always seems to happen, chat? It always seems to get to the point where I just end up not playing the game and just talking with you guys. But honestly, that is really what I do the live streams for. It's fun to hang out with you guys. So thank you everyone for stopping by tonight, and to the people who donated and who joined the channel. That is your support is so very, very greatly appreciated, and to everyone else who just came and hang out, of course, you too. Always have a great time talking with you guys, and enjoy doing these. Yeah. I will repeat what I said earlier. I do believe that I have the best job in the world right now. Other than the fact that I literally get to play video games for a living, I get to hang out with all of you cool people. And that is something that I count myself as very lucky to do. So, thank you everyone. And I hope you had a good time. And I will see all of you guys next week. Next week. Wow. That was such autoplay right there. I'll see all of you guys probably tomorrow when I drop a video. Oh no. Sorry, man. Alright. Good night, everybody.